Hey everyone, today we're diving into the top 5 must-have pieces of gear for 2024. Whether you're looking to make some upgrades to your backpacking kit or you're a newbie looking to buy the right gear on the first try, this video has got something for you. From innovative tech to ultralight essentials, this lineup is designed to take your hiking experience to the next level. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you stay updated with more hiking content like this. There's something I've learned over time. Finding the right sleeping pad is not easy. As you can tell from the stack of sleeping pads, I've tried a few, and like many other lightweight backpackers, I felt that I had to sacrifice comfort to save weight. However, I found with a small weight penalty, I can have both packability and comfortability. Let's face it, when you're out on trail and grinding out the miles on a backpacking trip, getting a good night's sleep is imperative to not only having a comfortable trip, but a successful one. I think most people believe after a long day of backpacking, they'll be able to fall asleep on anything and get a good night's rest. But that's not the case. Sleeping on an uncomfortable sleeping pad that doesn't support your sleeping style or positions, and having interrupted sleep all night that doesn't really leave you feeling refreshed when you get up the next morning and have to take on the trail. If I had to choose just one pad that checks all the boxes for a good night's sleep on trail, it would be this one, the Sea to Summit Etherlite XT. This insulated mat brings extraordinary comfort to the realm of air sleeping pads. At 25 inches wide and 4 inches thick with an R value of 3.2, and the sleeping pad is lightweight and quieter than traditional air pads in its class. It's also very durable, made of a nylon laminated material, comes with a pillow lock system, and also has a stuff sack that doubles as an air pump. It's quick and easy to inflate and has a release valve that dumps air quickly. The model I have here is 25 inches wide and 66 inches long, and it weighs 22 ounces. I've been using this pad on all my trips this last year, and it's been a game changer for me. As you can tell by the pile of pads that I've accumulated, I've tried quite a few, and they've all served a purpose at some point. I've really come to love this pad, and I have to say, the 4 or 5 ounce weight penalty for carrying a more plush pad compared to some of the other lighter weight options is so worth it to me when I'm pushing myself 14 plus miles a day on the trail for 5 or 6 days at a clip. There's nothing more important than being able to get a solid night's sleep so I can get up and hit the trail and do it all again the next day. So don't do as much research as I have. Get the only pad you'll ever need, the Sea to Summit Etherlite XT. Now let's head to the kitchen. My second piece of must-have gear in your kit for 2024 is a Jetboil Minimo. For me, a canister stove like the Jetboil has been a must-have in my gear closet. I got the Minimo to replace my Jetboil Soul Titanium. The Minimo weighs in at 14.6 ounces, can hold 1 liter of liquid, boils water in just over 2 minutes, and the Jetboil systems have long been known for their heat-enhancing flux ring technology that maximizes heat and transfers it to the pot, as well as the regulators that maintain consistent and efficient burn of fuel in a variety of temperatures. While I've certainly got lighter stoves like my Esbit setup or alcohol stoves or even my pocket rockets with a variety of titanium pots of all different sizes, really what determines what stove I bring on a trip is certainly weather and other conditions. If it's rainy, windy, or cold, I will most always certainly turn to my Jetboil to bring with me, despite the few ounce weight penalty, because when the weather is crappy, the last thing you want to be doing is fiddling with your stove and waiting more than 2 or 3 minutes to boil water. The reliability and functionality of Jetboils are well known, and this model has all that and a few more features that really stand out to me. One is the lid. It's got a robust lid that really stays on top of the stove, making it more secure when you're pouring boiling water or keeping it all secure while it's in your pack. The second standout feature are the metal handles. Definitely more stable when handling a container of boiling water compared to the other models that had a material strap that I found to be kind of flimsy. The third feature that is very clever with this design is that the gas can stabilizer has a designated spot that clips into the lid, and the bottom cup has measuring lines up to about 300 mLs. The unit packs up nicely. You can fit the 4 ounce gas can and the stove inside of the pot in a nice stuff sack that it comes with to protect the inside of the pot. The Minimo also comes with a pot stabilizer, so you can use other pots with this stove, but it can't fit inside the unit if you're going to store the gas can and the stove in the pot. The Jetboil Minimo packs a lot of features into an efficient, versatile unit, making it a must-have piece of gear for your kit. My third piece of must-have gear is the Katadyn Be-Free water filter. The design and functionality of this filter really appeals to me. It's 2.1 ounces, the bottle is collapsible, which makes it light and packable. The Be-Free filters 2 liters of water per minute It's effective against protozoa, bacteria, and particulates. And it's very easy to clean in the field by swishing the filter in water or filling the bottle and shaking it. The life of the filter is said to be about 1,000 liters of water, which isn't as long as some of the others, but I think the other features far outweigh that fact. I think one of the biggest features that draws me to this filter is that it's really easy to drink from it on the go. The water flows quickly and easily through the sports cap. Unlike other filters, like the Sawyer Squeeze, to me, feels like it takes a bit of force to suck the water through. With the Be Free, the water flows out nicely through the sports cap. When I'm doing my longer section hikes of the Appalachian Trail and water is plentiful, I usually only carry 1 liter, and this would be a great filter to stop without taking my pack off, scoop water, tighten the cap, and keep it moving down the trail. The Be Free has 42 millimeter threads, and they make a 0.6 and a 1 liter bag, as well as a 3 liter bag. HydroPack also makes compatible bags, as well as CNOC. Compared to the other popular squeeze filters, such as the Sawyer or the Platypus Quick Draw filter, which has the 28 millimeter opening, which is compatible with most soda bottles and smart water bottles. So while taking this filter takes a little advanced planning to make sure you've got the right size diameter bags, it's definitely a filter that is light and efficient and easy to use and really simplifies water filtering. Definitely a must-have for your gear kit. Just jumping in here real quick before we get to the last 2 must-have gear item. If you're finding value in the content, click subscribe and smash that like button, and drop a comment down below about the piece of gear that you're hyped to add to your backpacking kit in 2024. Let's jump right back into the content. My next must-have backpacking gear for 2024 is the Nitecore NU25UL headlamp. It's ultra lightweight, weighing in at 1.59 ounces. It's got a built-in rechargeable battery that is USB-C rechargeable, reaching full power on just an hour and a half charge. It has a 400 lumen output, throws light about 200 feet, comes with a white light, floodlight, and a red light. There's a lockout feature to avoid accidental activation. I think this headlamp has a lot of great features and is super light. Best feature of all is that it's USB-C rechargeable, which really makes sense to me. If you're going to be out on trail for a few days and even longer, it really cuts down on the extra weight of carrying batteries and worrying about them. And most backpackers like myself carry a battery bank anyway to charge your phone or camera and other accessories on the trail. There are a lot of headlamps on the market, and I think what makes this one stand out for me is the functionality of the light modes. It's lightweight, and the cherry on top that makes it a must-have piece of gear is that it's USB-C rechargeable. The last must-have piece of gear is, well, something I didn't think I needed until I started using it. It's the FlexTail Tiny Air Pump X. This little gem weighs in at 2.8 ounces, is about the size of an egg, and is USB-C rechargeable. And this little baby blows up a sleeping pad quicker than you can say, I'm lightheaded and I feel like I'm gonna pass out by the time I blow up this sleeping pad. So like 2 to 3 minutes max for most backpacking mattresses. The pump comes with a few different nozzles to fit most sleeping pads. I don't bring all the nozzles on a trip. When I'm packing, I just make sure I match up the correct one with the sleeping pad that I'm bringing. So this way I only have to bring 1 nozzle. Never really thought I needed a pump until I started using one, and now I just don't know how I ever backpacked without it. Not only does it cut back on the amount of moisture that you can blow into the mattress, but it really does just take like that mundane task of blowing up your mattress at the end of the day out of the way. And there's also a deflate mode on this, so you can really suck the last bit of air out of your mattress. But I have to say, I never really use that function because usually I just get all the leftover air while I'm rolling up my mattress in the morning. So at the time of this recording, there's an even lighter, more compact version coming out from FlexTail called the Pump Zero. It's available for pre-order on their website. It weighs 1.2 ounces without the battery and is a sleeker design. I'm waiting for mine to come. I should have it early in the new year, and I'll put up a full review of that. There are some other YouTubers out there that have received them and have early reviews, which are really pretty favorable. So whichever model you decide on, the FlexTail pump literally blows up the mundane task of inflating your sleeping pad, making it a must-have for your backpacking kit this season. And if you want to see some tips on how to stretch out your gear into the colder weather backpacking season, check out my video over here for my colder weather backpacking tips. And if you're as hyped about these must-have pieces of backpacking gear as I am, hit the like button and subscribe for more content, and let me know in the comments which gear caught your eye. Until next time, happy trails.